friends, this is Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works, and I'm your Sunday blogger, Rosemary. And today's question is, give 10 weight loss surgery tips to success. So let's get started. Number 1, and remember that they're my tips, and you've probably heard them before 100 times, but they have worked for me. And I'm going to give you some things that have not worked for me. And again, my journey, my story, my life. Number 1, prepare for success. I mean, that goes with everything. You know, you've got to prepare for the week. You've got to prepare for exercise. You've got to prepare for everything. You know, that's just a no-brainer. Number 2, you know, I still measure. I still use small utensils, small plates. I still do that after 10 years. Have I fallen? Yes. Do I get up? Yes. And the thing is sometimes we keep falling and we still don't learn from those mistakes, but one day it's going to click. And when it clicks, you've learned it for life. Number 3, I do weigh-ins daily, but the scale does not define me. It keeps me balanced. It keeps me knowing. Let's see. This week, I think I had a little too many carbs, or, you know what you're putting in your mouth, so you know what's making that scale go up or down. You know if you've had the monthly thing. I don't do that anymore. But I do have issues with water gain. I have water on the knee, and I do tend to swell. So I know those things about my body. So I know how the scale should sound to me or look to me. Number 4, exercise. Find something you like and you enjoy. Otherwise, you're not going to do it. And make that body move every day. It's an hour a day or 30 minutes a day. Are you practicing that? Something that the doctor told you from the get-go? I know that when we have our surgeries, they tell us that. Are you ready to do that exercise? Are you ready to do that movement? You know? Okay. And I know we all said yes. Are we still doing it? That's the question. Number 5, moderation on bad foods or drinks or whatever that may be. You're going to go to a restaurant, in my case, chips and salsa. And guess what? I'm going to sit there and eat chips and salsa. But there's also moderation. You can have that. Just don't bring it into your house. If you want a piece of pie, go share a piece of pie with your husband. There's so many things that you could do that won't trigger you to go on a binge or do more than what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Find those ways for you. For me, I had black coffee. I have black coffee now. Before, I was doing too much, sweet and low, and don't bash me for sweet and low. It's the only thing I can't dump on. But, and creamers. I was buying all kinds of creamers, Now I just do black coffee with a little bit of, I buy Starbucks vanilla, sugar-free vanilla syrups. I like that one. I think it's more intense in the vanilla, so that's why I like it. And it's like $5 a bottle. So anyway, what are your things that you like, bad foods? What are the things that you enjoy? Have them, but have them when you know you're not so. I'm in maintenance, so that means, every once in a while I'm going to get off my game, and it's okay. But that means I'm going to do a little extra walking. I'm going to make better choices the following day, whatever. So, you can have those foods. You just have to do it in moderation. Find a way. If you've got that sweet tooth, find a way to share it with somebody. And if you do make something sweet, try making it healthier. Community. How often are you involved in a community? And that doesn't necessarily mean YouTube. Some people just don't want to do YouTube. That's fine. You don't have to do YouTube. But are you at least being motivated on a daily basis? Catch a video that motivates you, that gets you to thinking, that gets you to moving, that gets you to say, today is the day that I will start. And nothing's going to hold me back because somebody motivated you. Somebody gave you that push you needed. I love this community. And I just put something on Facebook, last night, or the other night. I said, when you laugh, I laugh harder. When you cry, I cry with you. When you smile, I smile bigger. It's all a joy for me. I love it. I love this community. You're my babies. Well, you're my partners. You're my community. And I learned that shame is no longer going to be something that is a part of my life. It took me a while. I can't say I learned it right away. I hope you hear my birds. They're so pretty in the morning. They're singing to me. But shame no longer. I would feel shamed that I stood next to someone that had lost a lot more than me. And I would shame myself. I would say, Rosemary with the big legs. Look at what all you were left with. Look how big they are. Your hips, look how wide they are. Your butt, look how out it is. Instead of embracing it. Saying, wow, Rosemary, look how far you've come. Oh, yes. You don't have to look like the person that stands next to you that has lost way more than you have. But look at her body. Look at his body. Look how far they have come. Rejoice in their progress so that they can rejoice in your progress, Rosemary. Shame no longer. No longer. I hope that said something to somebody. Body image. Look in the mirror. Talk to that body. Tell that body how far you've come and how grateful you are that it's doing everything it's doing today for you. Remember, most of us did not do half of what we are doing today. Not even half. And remember, a good friend of mine is back on YouTube, Bandit Stephanie. I love you, sweetheart, if you're watching this video. Let me know if you did. But I love you, sweetheart. You said something that I just got through talking to my sister about. And this is why this community is so fantastic, because we're all on the same wavelength. She was talking about her doctor and how he explained to her that some of us have set points. Our bodies are set a certain, or thermometer, or I was just telling Connie, some of us keep trying and trying and trying, but our bodies are not going to always get down to where we want it unless we are literally starving it or pushing it way beyond what our bodies can take. That doesn't mean don't exercise. That doesn't mean don't stop eating. That doesn't mean that. It just means that we have got to embrace the body where we stayed, where we're at. I've lost over 300 pounds. It took me almost 4 years to lose that weight. And then to maintain it has been, it's been all a road that I have had to embrace. Because I'm not going to say it was all struggles. I have a great tool that I've learned to work it. That's important. You've got to learn to work your tool and your body and where it's going to be comfortable at. Mine's comfortable. And I've got to know that. And when I get on that mirror, when I get on the scale, I have to know where the balance is for me. Be grateful for your journey, your walk. I think I just talked a little bit about that. Rejoice in the people that are walking alongside with you. but rejoice and be grateful for the walk that you're taking. You know? So many of us are our eyes are so on everyone else except our own. Why can't we pat ourselves on the back for how far we have rode? You know, we've been on the road for a while. I don't want to get off this horse. I want to stay on. Yeah. How far? How happy are you for all that you've done? And last but not least, you have a mind, a body, and a soul that needs to be fed. Feed it. Take it. Take your mind where you need to go. Take your body as far as you can go. And feed the soul that needs embracing as well. I love you guys. And I hope you enjoyed today's video. I want you to see how important it is to embrace the years that are coming for you. Some have just walked into their journey. Some have walked a while. Never think that you're a failure. Let me tell you something. To fail is to have never tried. You tried. You did the gastric bypass, the gastric sleeve, the lap band. You did it. That's not considered failing. That's considered success. That's considered succeeding into success. So now you know a quote's coming. Okay, here we go. Life is way too short to spend another day at war with yourself. It's too short to be angry of what you didn't do or what you should have done or what you could have done, or let's just do it. Let's just do it. Body confidence. You know, something that it has taken me a while to get to. But body confidence. How many are confident with their body as we speak? Just because you haven't reached go doesn't mean that you can't get the confidence that you need. But body confidence does not come from trying to achieve the perfect body. It comes from embracing the one you've already got. Woo! I mean, if you don't rejoice with that quote, boy, something's wrong with you. Okay, so now I'm going to stand so you can see my body. This is me. And today I decided I would not wear shapers. So you could see that my legs jiggle. And that it's not a perfect body, but it's my perfect body. It's what I was left with. It's what I worked hard to get to, you know? And if I want to wear shapers, I will wear shapers so that I don't jiggle. That gives me confidence, right? And, you know, so many times I would say, you know, I just told you in the video, big legs, you know, butt that sticks out. But how many are doing squats with what God already gave me? All right, guys, I hope I said something today. I hope I made you laugh. I hope I made you think. I hope I made you smile. And go out and be the best you that you know how to be. Forget about the rest. Be you. Love you. And rejoice with all the rest of us, okay? I'll see you when I see you.